Hello. That was satisfying. Shit. It's enough to make anyone weep, but we are down to our very last sheep. Be funny if the last boss is just like the king. It's just the king, you just kick him once and he's down. Oh my god, that scared the bejesus out of me. They had to get one more jump scare in with the snake. You want me to go that way? What's over here, though? What's this about? Oh, okay, we were already here. I unlocked a shortcut. Let me out! You son of a... I'm out. Hi. Can the guard even go in here? Can that big guy even come in here? I don't think so. He guards the entrance, but once you're beyond that, it isn't his problem anymore. That's what it looked like. I think so. So what's the purpose of giving you this? Or can I climb up here? You, sir, what do you guard? I guard the door. And what's beyond? No, just the door. So if I were to get past you and go through the door, would you still chase me? No. Fair enough. All right, is this the way I have to go? It is. Just the door, sir. I swear, gang, I can't tell you how many times each week I get texts from my ex-wife and it leads off with, "Hey, could you ... It's like, don't stop adding to my list of things to do. Please. So many times. Could you? I don't even know what it is. No is a complete sentence. Too nice. I'm hitting the wrong button. Fire, you get text messages at work with a hello, Fire of Moon, and then wait 5 minutes for them to finish typing out what they actually wanted. It's like, you could have sent this to me in one message. Oh, I hate that. But actually, the absolute worst is somebody texting you. Ow. Is somebody texting you, hey, you busy? And then they wait for you to reply before they tell you what they want. Like, that is the biggest trap I've ever. That's the worst thing to do. Hey, you busy? Or do you have plans Saturday? That's bad too. Do you have plans Saturday? Why don't you finish that sentence and give me time to think of an excuse? Rather than just letting me float out there. No, not busy at all. Why? You want me to come help you paint? What kind of awful task are you gonna follow that up with? Oh, it's blocked. I need help cleaning out my septic tank. Exactly. Now the question is, has Bog ever done it to somebody? I don't think so. Not since I've realized it's something I don't like myself. I did have to explain to one of my friends a long time ago. I'm like, it's okay if I ask you if you want to go do something, to just say no. You don't have there, like, it was always obvious that there was some like real roundabout excuse. And I'm like, don't, like, I don't want an excuse ever. Just tell me you want to come or tell me you don't want to come. You know? I'm not going to be offended. Just say, nope, not this time. Because the excuses were always just, they were trying too hard. Ow, thank you. You've had that talk with your friends, technically, just give it to you straight. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm like, the way I look at it is like, if I ask somebody, hey, you want to come to the movies, or hey, you want to, you know, go out to eat or whatever, and if they're like, I'm too busy right now, I'm too stressed right now, I don't want to see that movie, we just hung out last week, whatever it is, I don't want them saying yes and doing it just because I asked out of some sort of sense of pressure or duty, right? So just say no. If the answer's no, say no. Don't ever say yes just because. Yeah. You've gotten called a jerk for saying no? Well, I mean, it depends on how you say it, obviously. Like, there has to be, you know, some you know, I think just being simple, though, is the best. Just like, you know, I'm not really feeling up for it right now. But if they are consistently guilting you and saying you're a jerk for not going, then that's on them. That's on them. Want to help me bury a body? Hi, Glacial Sin. I think I just came around in a big circle here. I did. I went in a circle. Oh, I was up there. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Or maybe I wasn't up here exactly. Grade 3 critical repair module. All right, somebody remind me to look at that. Hey, Bog, got any plans Saturday? No, what do you got in mind? What do you want to do? This module allows critical attacks to restore a significant amount of health. Oh, that's the crit one. Okay. Interesting. That's probably better than waiting for a parry, right? Every crit. Oh, good. I thought I'd drop a bag of money by your house for you. All right, sweet. I was just thinking it's been a couple weeks since that's happened to me. The other message that gets your blood to boil is when the person tells me to do the needful. I've never had a single person ever tell me to do the needful.
What are you blaming yourself for, monsieur?
No. Get back. Assassin!
I'm not your enemy. My only aim is to defeat the royal army.
Why should I believe you? It's true that you can speak. Maybe you're truly not one of them.
Dites-moi, what is this chaos? What disaster has befallen the Place Royale?
That's where we, loyal patriots had gathered. A band of brave souls armed with what paltry weapons we could find. A few old sabers, some rusty muskets. That's all we needed to stop the enemy's advance. Alas, the tyrant riposted from the heights of the Bastille. His cannons tore us to shreds. I could only flee while my comrades fell as heroes for our nation. What's the point of surviving if you must bend the knee to a bloodthirsty despot?
It's a phrase mostly from India and me. Oh, I know what it means, but I've never heard anybody say that. Do the needful. Yeah.
Monsieur.
Leave me now. I'll soon join my comrades.
I want to call it Place Royale so bad. It sounds like you made the right choice, Adverse. That is not the... You really have to surround yourself with good people. The people that are around you, whether they're friends or family or co-workers, they have such a an impact on your overall mood. And we have such a limited time in our lifetime. So don't let people that aren't good for you drag you down. Surround yourself with people
The Bastille's cannons destroyed the square.
that make you feel
What
good,
a ghastly massacre.
that support you, and that are healthy for you. It's okay to let people go. Yeah. And also respect when other people choose not to accept invitations. Yeah. Yeah. Do unto others what you want them to do to you. Exactly. Who's that? Logan. The fatal hour has come. The tyrant's armory has destroyed our ranks. There is no longer any doubt about its superiority. And the moment the last soldier falls, the death machines will turn their weapons on the unarmed innocents. But we still have a chance. Let us gather our forces in the Place Royale and march on the Bastille. We take to the fortress. Let us offer an impregnable refuge to children, women, and elderly. Let us raise the drawbridge and seize the artillery. This will allow us to defeat the mechanical horde. Yeah. And if people push you, just tell them you can't participate because that's the time you set aside to find new friends. I like that. I like that. These guys are so angry. Why are you guys so aggressive? Jesus. No? They thought of that, huh? Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, that's pretty far. I don't even know if this is the right way. feels like the wrong way. Where are you going, Bog? I don't know. All right, maybe this is the right way. Woo, 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 woo. He jukes. He scores. That's block 2, huh? All right. Let's try this again. Are you gonna fight all the enemies one by one slowly so it's safer? No. No, no, no. Do you expect it to work out differently? Not really. Are you asking yourself questions? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. That delay. Oh, took that like a champ. I wonder what this is. Is this the way to go? I guess so. I kind of just stumbled upon it. Locked. Ah. Aha. All right, we might have one last place to save. Oh, I have to defeat. What do I have to defeat? What? All right, well, let's see what happens. New area. I didn't get to use that last Vestal. I'm gonna regret this. Hi. I will have to go through the moat to get into the bestie. Okay. I'm in the moat. All right, take care. Have a good night, Adverse. Thanks for being here. Nice. Hey now. I want to see what that little cutscene is, but it's a lot of monsters to fight. Much prefer one at a time. Like it's still considering me in combat? Really? I find these guys to be the hardest in the game. Yeah, I can't parry them. It's hard to dodge them. Ah. My lord. My lord. That is way, way far away. I don't understand. Like, I guess I skipped a boss to unlock that one Vestal. All right, one more shot, gang. And then I'm just gonna wrap up, and then we're gonna put this game to rest. I want to fight the last boss, but they're making it grueling getting there. Oh, I don't even remember the way to go. Central Park and Fall. Like, do you realize how far this is? This This is insane. Okay, so this is where the boss is, I think, that I have to kill in order to unlock the next checkpoint. So let's do that. I think it's past this guy. They let you go right past it, which is weird. Who was shooting me? Oh, yeah, this guy. Yeah, so I went over here because this guy was shooting me, and then I just saw the hole in the ground. So I went in the hole, and then they're like, no, you can't use the next save point because you didn't beat the boss. Are you kidding me? 2 hits? I think he 2-shot me. Oh my god. Don't I have to go up somewhere? I don't know if I'm going the right way now. This doesn't look like the right way. This is where I started. What? I thought there was a way to climb up. Oh, it's the same place I just went. What am I doing wrong now? I have no idea. Now I'm lost. This is not the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I go in here. I go in here, I make a right. Climb out. Did I go left? lead to where I came from. Aha, here we go. Will you let me go up? Look at this. I'm so ticked off that I'm molting. Did I ever go up here? He's hot. That was close. Wow. All right. Finally got back here. Oh, come on. Would you let me parry something? No? All right, fine. You know what? I'm not going to fight the boss. Now I'm just trying to rush through it. Gang. That's it for today. I wanted to finish the game, but it's just frustrating me to the point of not enjoyment anymore, and rather than suffer, we'll just wrap things up. Games are supposed to be fun, not stressful. So I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're playing tomorrow yet.